guys, so for today's video, we're going to Belgium. Yes! But before that, let me tell you something about Belgium. Belgium is one of the most gorgeous countries that is located in Western Europe. The country is surrounded by the Netherlands, Germany, France, and Luxembourg. It is a beautiful country full of history, culture, and most importantly, loving people. Belgium is a small country and there are many things that you have to see and to do to have a wonderful time. The country is one of the most smallest yet densely populated. It became an independent nation in 1830. Here democracy is headed by the constitutional monarch.
A few moments later.
Belgium is one of the most beautiful and culturally rich countries in the world. It's known for its laid-back feel, magnificent medieval towns, well-preserved Renaissance architecture, and one of the most mouth-watering cuisine in the world. It is one of the most densely populated European countries, and it's relatively smaller than its neighbors. It might be small in size, but when it comes to number of choices, Belgium stands shoulder to shoulder with some of the largest countries in the world. So let's begin this travel guide and take a look at the 5 places to visit in Belgium. First, the Cathedral of Saint Bavo Gent. This majestic cathedral, with its high Gothic choir and Romanesque crypt, showcases the best religious architecture in Belgium and is Ghent's most understanding tourist attraction. Although the shirring building with its harmonious stained glass windows is a highlight in itself, most people come here to see the famous artwork that graces the interior, specifically the Flemish masterpiece known as the Altar of Ghent. Waterloo. Yes, history fans, it is that Waterloo, the place where Napoleon was defeated in the famous battle. Today, the countryside where the battle once were is the bucolic landscape of agriculture fields, but an artificial hill rises up from the surrounding flatlands with a memorial lion sculpture atop the summit to commemorate the day when Napoleon's army was finally stopped. Horta Museum and Town Houses. Victor Horta was the most influential architect and designer of the early 20th century style known as the Art Nouveau. Several of his stunning buildings survive in Brazil and now constitute a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Begin at the Horta Museum, located in his former home and studio, which have been preserved as he designed them with the original stained glass, mosaic, woodwork, and decorations. Namur, the capital city of Belgian region of Wallonia. Namur is located at the confluence of 2 rivers, Meuse and Samba. High above the city is a medieval citadel, once Europe's mightiest fortress, with the beautiful gardens, spectacular views over rivers, and a city of charming bronze statue of a huge turtle. Tournai is one of the oldest cities in Belgium, located in the river Escaut 10 kilometers from the French border. Tournai is famous for the immense cathedral of Notre Dame with the 5 imposing towers and lovely rose-shaped window. The ground place in the city center is a spacious triangular square rounded by the restaurants and bars. Want to know more about Belgian food and cuisine? Belgium offers an interesting cuisine with the influences from France, Germany, and Netherlands. It often said that Belgian food is served in the quality of German cuisine but with the quality of French food. In other words, Belgian food is both delicious and filling. So here are the 5 cuisine that you can for local experience. Belgian fries. This is somewhat the national food of Belgium. No one calls it French fries there, even in English. The Belgium perfected way of fries is two-step frying process to perfect the inner and the outer crunchiness as well as the softness. It is one from the list of Belgium vegetarian food. Waterzooi. It is a stew or soup made with a chicken or fish, vegetables, cream, and egg. This dish can be counted as the Belgium comfort food in your Belgium food tour. Speculoos. You can safely consider this to be an unofficial national cookies of the Belgian food culture. It is a thin, very crunchy, and caramel-filled biscuit baked with some figures on it, and it is one of the most famous delights among a multitude of appetizer Belgian foods. Belgian chocolates. Talking about sweets, Belgian chocolate can never be left out. This chocolate is being produced since the 19th century. It is a major part of the economy and the Belgian cuisine. Since then, the cuisine has evolved to fit chocolate in many of its desserts, such as pralines, which are soft with a chocolate casing. Truffles are bowl-shaped dessert with wafers or cream-filled crust. Belgian waffles. Waffles are like Belgian local food. There are two varieties of waffles. The rectangular ones, which aren't as sweet as the other variety but are topped with a chocolate cream and various grated fruits. The other variant is small and has a sugar crystals ingrained, is more on the sweeter side. This is found almost everywhere, which many places having a unique taste to it. Here are the culture and traditions in Belgium. Procession of giants and dragons. The tradition of parading effigies of giants and dragons first appeared in religious processions at the end of the 14th century in many European towns, particularly in Belgium and France. This cultural practice still thrives in Brazil and other Belgian cities. The effigies serve as the emblem of the history, legend, and life of each city. Carnival of Aalst. Like the Carnival of Benchi, the Aalst Carnival is celebrated during the 3 days preceding Ash Wednesday. This 600 years old festivity unfolds with plenty of subversive humors as participants mimic and make fun of local and international politicians. The carnival also features a parade of politically themed effigies and floats. A broom dance is a central market and a pageant of men dressed in a woman's cloth. Ludo diversity. Have you ever heard with a pampijay shooting or feather bowling? These are just some examples of Belgium Ludo diversity, or the culture of promoting a wide variety of games, sports, dances, acrobatics, and physical exercise. In 2011, UNESCO included Belgium's Ludo Diversity program in its register of good safeguarding practices, which cites exemplary government measures to protect cultural heritage. So that would be all. Thank you for watching. God bless!